Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Terraform 101 series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to dynamically create resource names in Terraform in runtime. Okay, usually how we do it, in a static way, we define the resource names in variables files and then we call the variables in the code and use it. But sometimes there are times we need to be able to dynamically create the resource names to we do that for compliance reasons, and we wanted to maintain some naming convention standards for the resource names when we create it. So when we have such requirement, how we bring that, how we achieve it in the Terraform code, we'll see about that. Alright, for a demonstration purpose, what are we going to do is that we are going to create an S3 bucket, and the S3 bucket, as we all know, the name has to be very unique because the S3 bucket will be created and it created along with the DNS name. The primary requirement for the service is that the name has to be very unique, right? And also, it's not only S3 bucket. Any resource that we are going to create has to be unique name, has to have its unique name. Defining it in the variables file exclusively make it easier, but not for every resource we will be able to do it. Okay, like I said, we are going to use existing variables values and combine it in the code to dynamically create the resource name. In this way, your code becomes more reusable. There is no need to do a repetitive task or manual work that requires you enter the same thing in multiple times in multiple places. Alright, so let's look at the variable files first. Here in this variable file, I have a region defined, a country code defined, and an application name, and the environment. Right now, let's look at the code. All right. So here we have S3 bucket, and the bucket name. Bucket is the key, and the value has to be the bucket name, right? So what are we doing here is that we are dynamically calling the value references, but in the certain format, right? And this is a format function. The first section has to be like what are all the keys that we are going to dynamically add it, and this is the symbol that we need to use it, and the dashes, if it required, you need to put it, and finally it has to end with S3 as a text to for our reference to show that it's a S3 bucket. So I've added S3 comma, and then the number of variables that we are going to use it. Here we are going to combine three variables, which is country code, and what is the application it is going to use, and what is the environment it is going to be. And another requirement for the S3 bucket is that the name has to be lowercase. Okay, so I'm using the lower function and calling the variables, and close it, and yeah, this is the format it is going to be. Terraform init. Now let's run Terraform plan. It takes a bit of time. Alright, let's look at the plan. Alright, looks all good. Let's run Terraform apply, and yes, when it asked, typing yes, enter. right, apply complete, that means it's provisioned. Okay, let's go to the S3 console, and here I'm at the S3 console. I'm going to refresh it, and yes, I have this bucket created. uh, Actually, for this demo, I kept the code very simple. I haven't provided any of the policy, other attributes and values to configure the S3 bucket completely, because it's not the idea of this demo. That is for content for another video, right? So this is it. This is how you can do it. So try this in your code, and then if you have any doubts and challenges, do let me know in the comment. I'll try my level best to resolve it. Let's catch up in another video. Thank you.